What's up, folks? Welcome to my channel, Funny Money Studios. So I wanted to get up with you guys and I want to talk about a recent purchase. Actually, I purchased this about a month or two ago. I bought a Rolex Oyster Perpetual date from 1998. Actually bought it off Bob's Watches, and the reason why I did so is because I had a little itch to spend some money, and I know I probably shouldn't have spent it, but I had a little itch to spend some money, and I wanted to reward myself for a recent promotion when I made E6. So I bought this watch. It's the one that's sitting on my wrist right now. If you guys want to see it, I'll bring it up a little closer so you guys can take a look. Take a look at that. She's pretty. She's pretty, but anyways, the thing about the Rolexes and the things about luxury goods, depending on what you buy luxury-wise, they can, and I got a text message, but they can appreciate in value. So what you want to do is you want to buy a luxury item that will appreciate in value. You buy good things and they will appreciate. So yeah, I put a couple $1,000s into a watch, and hopefully the watch will keep for the rest of my life. And also it celebrates a milestone in my career. So with that being said, let's take a toast to that milestone. I should make a channel called Cheap Wine and Rolexes. Anyways, so the point of the matter is that you buy something to last a long time. I'm kind of a big watch guy, not really that big of a big watch guy, but I do like watches. I had a couple Citizens, and my Citizens just stopped working, and then I sent my Citizen in, or I called about sending my Citizen in, and they wanted to charge me pretty much about what the watch is worth. So I didn't really think that was really worth, fixing the watch. So I started looking into some other brands and some other things that I can maybe do to get a watch. I bought a G-Shock, which I really like. It was like $50. It's like just the bare bones minimum G-Shock, and I use it at work. So it's like a military style watch, and I love that watch. I can't complain about it. But I did wanted to celebrate a milestone, and then also just get something that I'm going to keep the rest of my life instead of just buying these watches and then kind of like throwaway watches, So I really enjoy having this Rolex. This is from the 90s. I was actually about 10 years old when this came out. But I really like it a lot. It's a mechanical watch, so it's automatic. It does a sweeping motion instead of like the TikTok thing. It does have 18 karat gold baton hands and markers, which I love, and it has a date function, which is practical. So was this a real practical purchase for myself? Probably not, but if you look up the market for Rolex watches, they on average go up, and I really didn't see that it would be that detrimental to my investing scheme and my overall just saving portfolio. So I figured I'd just go ahead and give it a chance and buy it, and I've been happy with it ever since. I haven't gotten buyer's remorse. I've really enjoyed owning it. If you want to, maybe take another perspective or another look at why maybe some of these things that you buy go up in value. So say like you buy a nice jacket, or you buy a nice, say, designer watch or something like that. These things are usually really well made. The quality's there, and they will last you a long time. These are things that you can keep. This watch obviously is over 20 years old. It's 22 years old. So, and it still looks pretty much like the day that it was bought. It has a little patina on the outside, which I really like, and it has an engine turn bezel, which I really like as well, because it kind of gives it a little bit of flair, a little bit of uniqueness. But I'm not the only one. I know I'm just the average guy on the street. I'm not the only guy that thinks that buying luxury items, if you buy them correctly, is a good move. Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank, he also thinks that's a good move. So you might want to look into, if you want to watch one of his videos about why he buys Rolexes, or why he buys certain watches and certain things and pens and all kinds of things that are luxury items, instead of just the throwaway stuff, because you'll have it his whole life, and eventually pass it down to his children or pass it on down the line. So I decided to just treat myself, a little bit. It's a little extravagant for an active duty enlisted member, but You know what? There was a Vietnam guy that bought a watch. He bought a Daytona Cosmograph in the 70s, and that watch ended up going for a couple $1 million. It was unopened. He never opened it. Obviously, this one's open. This one I'm wearing it, but he never opened it. And he wore it. Actually, he never wore it. He just kept it. He thought it would be a good watch to have, a little sports watch, and he ended up selling at auction for a couple $1 million. So you never know with these things, especially like a brand like Rolex. They end up going up in value. I have a mentor, a millionaire mentor, who he has a couple Rolex watches, and he tells me that, I think he bought a Submariner for $4,500 a long time ago, maybe 10, 15 years ago, to celebrate a milestone. You can look up Submariners now; they're around $8,000 or $9,000. So, and his dad also had a Rolex, a gold Rolex. I want to say a presidential day date, and that Rolex, obviously, his dad bought in the 80s, 70s, 80s, and it's still worth a lot of money today. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with my old collection, my old Citizen collection. I might end up selling them. I also have a Movado that I really like. So I might just gift these watches away, or maybe fix them and sell them, or I don't know yet. I have like about 8 watches, including this one. So this is the only one I really wear, this one and the G-Shock. So I don't know, we'll see. But basically, if you guys are thinking about buying some luxury items or luxury goods, or you're buying a watch or something like that, do a little research and look into some watches, or look into some brands that potentially hold their value or possibly go up over time. I know Rolex watches are becoming a collector's item. So if you guys, if you guys like this video and you like this content, feel free to subscribe and hit the like button, as we're trying to grow the channel. So
I appreciate you guys watching and appreciate you guys' time. Until next time, take care.